What up, everybody? It's Sinny, and this is Sinnycool Gaming. And today we are continuing Dark Souls 3 for PS4. First off, I wanted to let you guys know the full disclosures. You know, the stuff I did off camera. Um, I upgraded the Sharp Sellsword Twin Blades to a +5. We used one of the large shards we got from one of the giants we killed last time to do that. Also, I accidentally got the red signed soapstone while screwing around in the cathedral. I'll show you where to get it later. It says, online play item, create a hostile red invasion sign. Be summoned to another world as a dark spirit and defeat the host of embers to gain the strength of fire. Not all dark spirits are unsporting, or they wouldn't make use of this soapstone. Anyway, let's get started by going up and talking to Leonard. I think he appeared because we acquired a pale tongue and invaded. So here he is.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Darkwraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
And he gives us the lift chamber key.
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do? If you fancy a proper red-eye orb, one uncracked, untainted, then kill the Darkwraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deep. I can see it in your eye.
Alright, let's take a look at the lift chamber key description. If I can find it here in my keys. There it is. Lift chamber key. Key to the room of the lift that descends to the deepest dungeon in Lothric. A surviving Darkwraith from the land swallowed by darkness is said to be held there. So let's head to the bonfire and travel to the high wall of Lothric, so we can find this badass Darkwraith and get our uncracked red-eye orb, which will let us invade as much as we want. So to start this quest, you have to talk to Leonhard. He'll give you some, like, 5 cracked red-eye orbs, and he'll tell you to go invade. And then you have to go and invade people with those cracked red-eye orbs, and you can either successfully kill someone, which will give you like a pale tongue or something, and then you can go back and talk to him later after you do that, and he'll give you this part of the quest to go kill the Darkwraith and get the uncracked red eye orb, which lets you invade indefinitely. Or you can just pick up a pale tongue, I think, and that's what happened to me. I'm pretty sure, because I don't remember killing anybody in PvP. I know I tried a few times, but I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But anyway, I think you can just pick up a pale tongue along the way, and that'll also trigger him coming back. And then you talk to him, and he'll give you the quest to go kill the Darkwraith, which is here on the High Wall of Lothric. So go to the High Wall of Lothric bonfire, and then drop down to the lowest level here. Don't go towards the dragon, don't go towards the mimic area, go all the way down. And you see that door right there? That is the door. The closed door right there that you couldn't open before when we went through this area. That's the door that the lift chamber key is for. So this way is to Grey Rat. Remember where you got Grey Rat? Where you let Grey Rat out of his cage? That's where we're going right now. This is the way to Grey Rat. So it's on the opposite end. The opposite side of where you released Grey Rat. That's where you can get the lift chamber key. That's where you can use it. Used lift chamber key, see? So then you take down the lift right here, and you'll see the Darkwraith. So let's head on down and let's fight this Darkwraith. Look at all these dead bodies, man. It's because he's such a fucking badass. He killed all these motherfuckers. There's like, I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. I'm gonna walk in slowly, look at all the bodies and shit. Look how badass he is. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, there's about 30 dead knights here. And I think they're insinuating that he killed them all. So there he is, the badass Darkwraith. I love that armor set. It's probably my favorite one. I remember killing these guys in Dark Souls 1 to farm Titanite slabs in New Londo. And that's like some of the funnest times I had was farming Titanite slabs. Whenever they drop, it was awesome. And they got like the coolest looking armor set. They look like a skeleton with like black badass armor. And they got a cool ass sword, the dark sword, I think. And their shield's awesome too. So I got a backstab on them. Started off with a backstab here. He can kick, so he can knock your shield away, so watch out for that. And there's his shield that he can suck life out of you with. Or humanity, something like that. It used to be humanity, I don't know what it is. Probably life drain. So watch out for that too, that's his shield. There it is. It's like an energy shield, but it, you know, it works as a shield. And its move is to suck energy out of you, or life, or humanity, or something. So I pretty much was just messing around with him to show all of his moves and just how cool he is. I wasn't really going for the kill right here. I just wanted to show all of his cool moves and how cool he looked. He hit that body and went flying. But you gotta be careful. You can't come down here and half step on this motherfucker. He will kill you. I think he's killed me before. So you can't come down here half-stepping or you'll get murked. So now I decided I'm going to try to parry him. And I really just wanted to look at him, see if I could get a good thumbnail of him for this video. Like give myself a bunch of chances to get a good thumbnail maybe. But I don't know if I'm going to do him or Rosaria or Leonhard yet. So there we go, parry. Bam! Fucked him up. He's dead. Good riposte. And you get the red eye orb for killing him. So I just wanted to take a look at his dead body here for a minute. Get the red eye orb, that's the quest right there. That's now you can invade indefinitely as much as you want, so it's not annoying anymore. Red eye orb, online play item. Invade other worlds at will. Defeat the host of embers of the world you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. The red-eye orb is rooted in a tiny land swallowed by darkness long ago. Some choose to put the orb to other uses. To embark on this path, enter the service of Rosaria in the Cathedral of the Deep. So every time you invade, I think you can get either an ember or a pale tongue, or it depends what covenant you're in. And he also drops the chest piece. I don't know if he drops it every single time, but he did for me, so I got lucky, maybe. The dark armor, I think it's called. I'm trying to get a good look at his body here. Maybe for a thumbnail, I'm not sure. I'm trying to do better with my thumbnails. Because well, I was just like using whatever it generated for me. And now I figured out how to do it myself. Armor of the Darkwraith. Relic of a small country that fell to the dark long ago. Looks as if it may crumble to dust at any moment. The Darkwraiths were the oldest of the Red-Eye invaders and rumored... I can get the last part, but you get the gist of it. You can pause if you want to read that description. But I love that armor set. As long as I have enough roll to wear it, I will wear it every time. I like the way it looks. So, but we're going to keep wearing what we're wearing right now. In between one of these videos, I might change it up, but I'll let you know if I do. So I wanted to show here like exactly the way to get to him. So I'm showing again. It's straight across from Grey Rat, the high wall of Lothric bonfire, straight across from Grey Rat where you get him. So down here, this is where you get Grey Rat. Get rid of that guy so I can show you. Right down here. If you can remember, this is where you got Grey Rat. This is Grey Rat's cell. That's where he was sitting, waiting for you to break him free. So that's Grey Rat's cell. So if you go out of there, just find his cell, go out of there, go up these stairs, take a left, go up these stairs here, and just go straight across. It's that door. The door that you tried to open before and couldn't. Now you can open it with the lift chamber key. You head down and you go and you fight the Darkwraith, and then you get your red eye orb that you can just use over and over and over and over. You don't have to, you know, it's not consumable. It's an item you can keep using and using and using. It's great. I love getting that as early as possible. I'm not a huge PvP guy, but it's just nice if I want to do PvP to be able to do it whenever I feel like it, instead of having to farm cracked red eye orbs, which is really annoying. And here I'm just showing the way back to the bonfire. So you go to the high wall of Lothric bonfire, then you just head straight down as far as you can go, all the way down. Then you go straight across from Grey Rat's room there, and it's right there. You open that door, you go down the lift, and you're good. You're going to fight the Darkwraith, you're going to get your red eye orb. Alright, so let's head back to Firelink Shrine, so we can talk to Leonard and see what he has to say. See what Mr. Buttfinger has to say after we get our red eye orb. And he's up here, you got the steps, and he's like right by this throne. And that's all, you have to make sure, here we go. You get the applause gesture.
And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a feeder. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
And if you get wary of your finger, you may become a duty.
Now invade, and if you grow weary, come on, give yourself.
And he belongs to Rosaria of the Deep Covenant. So if you really want to go full-fledged invader cosplay type shit, you might want to join Rosario. So I'll show you where that covenant is now. That's the next thing we're going to do. I'll show you where the Rosario of the Deep covenant is. It's the last thing we need to do in the goddamn cathedral, so we can get the fuck out of there. So I wanted to show you Leonhard's quest so you can get the red eye orb, fight the Darkwraith, show the Darkwraith, fight. And then now we're going to go finish up patches, and I'll show you Rosaria of the Deep Covenant. So that's what we're doing in this video. So this is where you want to start, right here. Cathedral of the Deep bonfire with the two shortcuts. You head to the left shortcut, you pass up the first room with the lift in it, and you head up the stairs. You skip that little gap in the railing, you go in this grated door here that you opened, you go up all these stairs, take a right, and this isn't the way to the cathedral, but this is the way to get to a switch that I still haven't figured out what the switch is for. But here's a switch right here that you can use to open this pathway. I already opened it earlier while I was screwing around, but I just want to show you in case you need this lever. Here it is. It's very hard to find. It's easy to miss. So this is the way to get to that lever if you need it, to make that walkway right there. That walkway goes up towards the Rosario's covenant. Let's see, here it is. When you pull it, it raises it, and that's where it is, right there. I just wanted to show that lever because I know it's hard to find and easy to miss. So there that is. And now we're gonna head to Rosario. So after you pull the lever, you can go down, back down the stairs. And we're gonna go to that lift that we skipped earlier. So if you don't want to do the lever, I don't think you really need it, because I went up there with it up and with it down, and it didn't really make a difference. So you don't really have to pull that lever, but if you want to, you can. I forget what it's for. Anyway, so come in the lift that you skipped right here. Cathedral of the Deep Bonfire, go to the left shortcut, and then go to this lift. And head up the lift. Kill this guy right here. It's the damn bow and arrow guy from earlier when you open the big doors at the beginning of the cathedral. Head up the ladder. Now we're going to the Rosaria Covenant. Rosaria the Deep Covenant. Kill this guy, this magic user. Takes 2 hits for me. Right here. Head to this little crumbly spot and jump off onto this beam. Now you're up higher than you used to be. You're up higher than you've ever been before on these beams. It kind of looks like a beam you've already been on, but it's not. And watch out for that thrall. He'll jump you from behind. It's a different beam. It may seem like you've been on that beam before, but you haven't. So just keep going. And there's a big ass axe guy over here to the left. So watch out for him. I backstabbed his ass right up the ledge. He did get me a couple times, but whatever. So watch out for him to the left. There's really nothing over there, but he'll get you from behind if you don't get him first. So keep heading this way. This is as high up as you've been yet, so this is something totally different. There's a thrall and a halberd undead guy. So you might not want to do what I did and get ambushed by both of them. So try to pull one or the other. Luckily the thrall falls off here for me. And now it's just one-on-one with the halberd. And I almost died, but I didn't. Luckily the thrall fell off and I got out of there and I killed the halberd guy real quick. So right there, that's the rafters. The rafters of the cathedral right there. I'm gonna shoot this bitch in the head. That way he can try to come find me and he'll fall off to his death. Which I never see him again after that. I shot him in the head, sniped his ass in the dome, and I never seen him again. I assume I got souls for him. So keep heading this way. Don't go on the rafters yet if you want to get everything. If you don't want to get everything, go ahead and head to the rafters. But this way is just a thrall. It's pretty much a waste of time, but you might want to kill him just in case he tries to ambush you later. See how high up we are in the rafters? Pretty cool. There, another thrall will ambush you. There he went falling down, so watch out for him too on your way back up. Anyway, keep going along this path. There's rafters again. Don't go in there yet if you want everything. And head down here. And you'll get the arbalest. It's like a real heavy crossbow. Crossbow, arbalest, the largest crossbow and suitably powerful for its size. The bowstring is made of metal, requiring great strength to fire. So, it's the biggest crossbow, I think. Its skill is tackle. And once again, the thralls will ambush you on your way back up and your way down, so watch out for the thralls. Keep heading along this path, because there is an item at the very end. Kill this thrall. There's another thrall, so watch out, but right here is a pale tongue. So if you don't have your pale tongue yet, you can get it there and go talk to Leonhard if you want to do it in the opposite order that I did. Just watch out for that thrall. He'll ambush you while you're killing the other thrall. And I forgot about it, so he got the jump on me. But there's your pale tongue if you want one, right there. If you haven't got one prior to this, there's one for you. You can start the Leonhard quest after getting that one, if you didn't already have one when I did. So it's proof of a red orb invader's victory. And it's Rosaria Covenant item. So let's head on to the rafters, way up in the cathedral. And this is how you get to Rosario the Deep Covenant. Or Rosario's Fingers, or whatever it's called. So watch out for the thralls, and then there's these big cathedral knights with the greatsword. And the thrall almost knocked me off. So I mean, you gotta watch out for those little bastards. They're not like hard by themselves, but they'll jump you from behind. They love to ambush you. So I shot the Cathedral Knight with the bow and arrow. I'm looking for him to fall off maybe. They have real bad pathing up here, so if you want to just kind of cheese it, you can shoot them with bow and arrow, and they'll just fall off most of the time. The Cathedral Knights, anyway. The Thralls will fall off too if you do it right, but you can make all of them fall off pretty much. Here's another item. A Blessed Gem. Might be our first one we've got so far. That item's pretty cool. Almost everybody should be able to put that to use. Just put it on an offhand weapon or shield or something. It's a gem of infused titanite, commonly known as a charm kept by saints, used in infusion to create blessed weapons. Special blessed weapons will give you HP when you hit people with it. The blessed weapon, it'll give you HP, like a small amount of HP. So if you put that on like an offhand weapon, like a dagger like I have, I'm already using for its FP move to run through the swamp. If you bless those, you can also get HP for hitting enemies with them. So you don't have to put it on your main weapon. Like on my main weapon I have sharp because I want to do a lot of damage with my dexterity for my twin blades, but like on my daggers maybe I'm going to do blessed because I'm using the daggers to run through the swamp for their FP move that never runs out. Maybe I'll make them blessed daggers, that way I can also get HP back by using them. Or you can put it on your shield, I think, and maybe do it that way. Here I'm trying to snipe this damn Cathedral Knight, and I'm not getting the right angle on him, so this doesn't really work out. Come on now, let's go. He's trying to shoot me, I'm trying to shoot him, neither one of us are hitting each other. You gotta watch out for his bow and arrow. He has that arbalist, I think, and when he hits you, man, he'll knock you backwards. And he'll knock you off the damn rafters, so you gotta watch out for that shit. You can't just get hit by it. Here's where you jump off, right here. Make sure you do that. This is the spot. You have to jump off right there. So it's like right before that Cathedral Knight with the arbalist and the big mace. Don't go to his spot. Go to the spot right before him on the same side and jump off. You'll see it if you look down. It's that little staircase. And here's Patches! The bastard that tried to kill us by lowering the bridge when he was looking like Sigurd.
Hello. Well, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well...
Blames it on the armor.
Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. Look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
Prostration. Another gesture.
Yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
Ooh, a rusted coin. That really makes up for it, bud.
You should know, I'm a kind of travelling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Fire bombs, luring skulls, winged spear, shodel, parrying dagger, rubbish, rusted coin, pierce shield. He's got Sigurd's armor, which he blamed for trying to kill us. So I want to try to buy that armor because we're gonna need it later. In the next video, in the next video we'll use that armor. So I need to get some souls and buy it all. He also has poison arrows, which is like my favorite arrows. I'm gonna poison a lot of people with them things. See, I try to get my hard souls, see how many I have, because I wanted to buy all the Katarina armor, all of Sigurd's armor, so we could finish the quest, but I didn't have enough souls. We'll have to do that next time.
Can't resist it, can you? My sumptuous selection.
So that's where Patches is after you do the secret armor part. You gotta go up in the rafters and drop down on that little staircase, and here he is. And there's the lever to raise the bridge back up that he lowered while you were going across it. So you can raise that up, and that makes a shortcut to Rosaria's chambers. Watch out for all these booger-ass goober motherfuckers guarding Rosaria's chamber here. A lot of them ambush you. They drop undead hunter's charms. And they also have magic. This is where I got the red sign soapstone, just so you know. I'll show you the exact spot in a second after we kill all these dudes. I'm just going to town. There's a bunch of them. They can overwhelm you, so watch out. And they'll put those damn leeches on you to make you bleed. Right here, there's a guy, one of those guys, standing right there. Huh? It's a good fellow. And if you kill him, he'll drop the red sign soapstone. And that's what I did while I was looking for this damn chamber, so I could show you guys where it is. So here it is. For some reason, I didn't lose health from that blood loss because I was in the animation to open the doors. Thought that was pretty cool. Rosaria's chambers. There's a bonfire. Might as well rest at it. Rosaria's bedchamber. So that's how you get to Rosaria's bedchamber. Helm of Thorns, Armor of Thorns, Gauntlets of Thorns, Leggings of Thorns. I didn't look at the description, but I'll show you that next time too, probably. And here she is, Rosaria. Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth. I didn't want to join the Covenant because I think that fucks up some sort of quest. I'm not exactly sure. But just to play it safe, I didn't join it. But there she is. That sexy bitch with her weird rotting corpse ass, weird blob motherfuckers. Sharing a bed. Having a threesome there, I guess. I don't know. But here I am again. I'm trying to get a nice thumbnail for the video. Trying to raise up my thumbnail game. See if I can get a good one of her, maybe. If not her, then the Darkwraith. If not the Darkwraith, then Leonhard. So I got 3 choices. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, like if you have, and share and tell a friend, please. And I'll see you next time. Peace!